The legend of the Bunnyman Bridge of Virginia. Nestled in the tranquil yet eerie woods of Fairfax County, Virginia, lies a place that has become synonymous with local lore and chilling legends. The Bunnyman Bridge, officially known as Colchester Overpass. This small, unassuming railway bridge has captured the imaginations of locals and paranormal enthusiasts for decades. Origins of the legend. The origins of Bunnyman Bridge trace back to the early 1970s. The story begins with two incidents involving a man dressed in a rabbit costume wielding an axe. According to reports from October 1970, a couple parked near the bridge claimed to have been confronted by a man in a white bunny suit who threw a hatchet at their car, shouting about trespassing. Days later, a security guard reported a similar encounter with a man in a bunny suit chopping at a porch post. Although no one was ever apprehended or identified, the stories quickly went through the community, blending the older local tales of escaped mental patients and grisly murderers. These tales fed into the collective psyche, turning the bridge into a magnet for thrill seekers and ghost hunters. The Bunnyman mythos. The modern myth of the Bunnyman combines elements of urban legend and ghost story. One of the most persistent tales involves an escaped inmate from a nearby asylum, which was supposedly closing down, forcing the transfer of all of its patients. During this transfer, one of the buses crashed, and a convict known for his homicidal tendencies escaped into the woods. As the story goes on, the man was later found dead, hanging from the bridge, with a note pinned to his chest signed The Bunny Man. Over time, more gruesome details were added to this narrative. Allegedly, locals began to find half-eaten rabbits hanging in the trees near this bridge, and people started claiming sightings of a figure in a rabbit costume. These stories have morphed into various versions, each more terrifying than the last, but they are all contribute to the enduring aura of fear surrounding the Bunnyman Bridge. The real history. While the Bunnyman legend is rich with grisly details, the verifiable history of the area is far less sensational. The Colchester Overpass was built around 1906, and there are no records of an asylum or any mass escape of inmates in this area. The incidents in 1970 involving a man in a bunny suit did occur, but they were likely pranks or the actions of disturbed individuals rather than the precursor to series of murders. Despite the lack of concrete evidence supporting the more fictitious elements of this legend, the tale has persisted, fueled by its chilling narrative and the innate human fascination with the obscure. The cultural impact. The Bunnyman Bridge has cemented its place in local folklore, attracting curious visitors, amateur ghost hunters, and thrill seekers, especially around Halloween. It is noted that has been extension beyond Virginia, becoming a topic of interest in various paranormal activities and articles. The legend also serves as a cultural touchstone, reflecting the region's history and the power of storytelling. It demonstrates how urban legends can evolve and take on a life of their own, blending fact and fiction into a tapestry of communal lore. Visiting Bunnyman Bridge. For those brave enough to visit the Bunnyman Bridge, it is located at the end of Colchester Road in Clifton, Virginia. While the bridge itself is a simple graffiti-covered overpass, the atmosphere, especially at night, can be unnerving. Visitors should be mindful of the traffic and respect of the private property surrounding the area. The Bunnyman Bridge remains a testament to the power of myth and the human precedent for storytelling. Whether you believe in Bunnyman or not, the legend continues to fascinate and frighten, ensuring its place in the annals of American folklore for years to come. Hey guys, it's the Wiz. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Bunnyman Bridge of Let Your Mind Wander. I know I took some time off because I was writing a book. So now that it's going to be published into an actual book, I'm going to start getting back in the podcast in just a little bit longer. I'm actually am taking the writing portion of my life now really serious. I got a bunch of short stories and stuff that I may or may not post up on like a Reddit channel or something like that just for people to read and comment and stuff like that. But yes, I have a new book coming out. It's a short novella called The Kingdom, and I put a lot of thought and planning into this book. It took me about a year and a half, and finally I'm going to get it published into an actual book, get it binded and all that. So, sorry about being gone so long. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and there's more to come. And always remember, keep your tinfoil hats and your bowls close. You never know what may happen. Peace.